Right. What's up, bros? Welcome to the first ever Bmwbro live stream. And there she is, boys. Not too much to look at from the outside by design. Appreciate y'all being here. Today I'm going to walk you through just a kind of sneak peek behind the curtain of my garage and tools and riding gear and a number of other things. So if you don't get to watch the live stream and you check out the replay, feel free to still ask questions. There'll be questions live throughout the actual live stream, and probably take a couple minutes for some folks to trickle in. But I think we're ready to go. First thing I always do with every garage that has windows is I put on a tint on the inside. I just don't like people being able to see what I got, and that's a really important part if you want some privacy. We'll head inside here. I'll just give you an overview of kind of the layout and some things I've done. I'll start with the house itself. You can see I've got these like old school plumbing lines that are actually outside the exterior drywall. It's not even drywall because that didn't exist when this home was built. Home was built pre 1950, so it was a awful piece of work when I got it, and spent a lot of time just getting it customized. One of the first things I do with every garage is I always put this like real high traffic carpet down. You can get it at Home Depot off of the roll. It's super cheap. It'll cost you probably a couple $100 for this much square footage of carpet. Hey folks, thanks for joining in. Welcome. Anyway, this is the high traffic carpet that I get. It's from Home Depot. I think it cost me like $330 to do this whole garage, and I had to do it in two sheets because it's only like 12 feet wide. So there's a sheet that lays this way and another sheet that lays that way back there. Um, what else customized wise? The mats, obviously, these are actually exercise mats, super thick rubber that isn't really meant for this, but I like it because it's good for the kickstand. It's easy to work on, easy to clean up. A little better than, in my opinion, than a carpet mat. And if I do spill some oil or something, I don't even have to worry about like seeping through because I got the rubber layer, and then I also got the carpet layer underneath. So anyway, that's the mats. I guess we'll start with the bikes, right? Probably no better place to start. For those of you guys that have been following the channel for a while, you know this bike's very special to me. I've been through a lot on it, and it is one of what used to be three bikes, but I sold one just before I moved out here, and now I'm down to two. So 2022 S1000 Double R. Yami Noob's been doing a lot of videos on this bike lately for a guy that talks trash on BMW. He talks trash on everybody, I guess. So, and then I got the 2023 Honda CRF 250R. It normally comes with these burnt orange plastics, but I put on some black plastics and stuff as well. So we'll do like a full bike rundown on a different video. Maybe if this all works out, maybe do it in another live stream. And I'm going to try to work my way back into the garage. I'll just start with the riding gear that I typically wear. My riding gear's evolved over time. My number one rule is always get the best gear that you can afford. So I don't have what's up, David Jones? Thanks, bro. Appreciate the chat. What up, Sacramaniac? Thanks for being here, my NorCal brethren. Number one rule: always get the best gear you can afford. I don't have the best stuff, but I find Alpine Stars has a pretty good blend of everything. I run their Speed Bullet backpack, especially when I'm carrying camera equipment. I have the just one of their single piece leather vests. I really like that it's got this mesh on the inside. Keeps it breathable, keeps it flexible. I have a two-piece riding suit that's a little big on me. Maybe when I get chubby, I'll grow into it. But I got it because it's got the two-piece, zippable option here. And by the way, as I go through this, if you guys have questions, I'll try to answer them in the chat as we go. But that's the two-piece suit. I also have a one-piece suit. This is like my primary riding suit. Also Alpine Stars. I prefer the one-piece suit just because it's more comfortable. And then this is actually a little better suit than this one here. This is the ATEM. They don't make this anymore, but I like it because it has these real big wraparound knee pads. This one doesn't quite have as much protection in it. It's not as thick of leather either. So just, I mean, look at every detail on suits when you order them because there's so many things that you can customize. There's so many little details. There's so many little quality differences. So anyway, that's the riding suit. Also have the Helite airbag back there. What up, Jack Ferensky? Much love, my man. I miss Texas. Anyway, that's the Helite riding airbag. I have a whole video on the channel for that one. It's a pretty cool piece of kit. I just got this here. This is also Alpine Star. I started needing to carry more batteries, more kind of EDC type stuff. I've lost mounts while riding. I've lost cameras while riding, all sorts of stuff. I like this one because it's got like waterproof zip stuff. This little fold out thing. I got my vertical mount in there. Little selfie stick. So this was only like 65 bucks and it's waterproof and it's just a little hip pack or rear backpack for when you're riding, especially if you're riding in, you know, a suit one day and then you're riding in a jacket the next day. Like it's good to have something that works, you know, sort of all the way around. So I'll just go back to show you some other riding gear and then we'll move on. Boots. These are, I believe, E2 missile boots that I wear. That's like I can't find a better boot for all around stuff than Bates boots. They're waterproof, they're Gore-Tex. They zip up. You can see the liner in there. I mean, these are just rock solid boots. And then the newest riding boot, it looks. I'll let you guys know. I'll maybe do a full review on those. Again, shocker, Alpine Stars, red and black. Got my Shoei. What we got here? RF 1400. Also did a review on that helmet. Just sort of an unboxing. I could probably do another. I've got my AGV race helmet that I just haven't been wearing because it's been really hard to like fine tune the audio the way that I want it. But that's just like a gorgeous looking helmet. Let's see what else on riding gear. What else we got on riding gear? Got the cut. I was a member of Ghost Riders Extreme Motorcycle Club, so all you ghosts out there around the country, around the world, frankly, shout out to you guys. All right, switching gears from riding gear, I thought I would just kind of show you guys my overview on tools. I don't, you know, really know a ton about tools other than just get quality stuff. I don't have a ton of specialty branded tools. Everything I run is pretty much DeWalt. And I just find they have like the best quality and all that stuff. So I run as much DeWalt stuff as I can afford, and it comes in super handy. But the best tool that I found for the bike, especially if you have a BMW bike, you can order these online. I really want to show you this because you will never buy another tool for your bike if you buy this tool set here, and it's a little steep. But these are made for each generation of BMW bike. So this is the K67, which is the BMW S1000 2019 through 2022. It's got literally every single part. It's all metric. It's all super high quality stuff, all the way down to spark plug sockets. I haven't even gotten to use half the tools in this. It's got every torque size that you could need. All my Euro folks, you guys know what I'm talking about. That becomes a pain sometimes. So just a really cool setup, and then it comes with the other toolkit. So it's also part of the same thing. It's basically, actually, I take that back. That's a different one. It has all the big stuff to do, like the axle nuts and things like that. That's just a punch kit. But yeah, all the wrenches, everything you need right in there rolls up. Um, it's all waterproof stuff. Just one of the better tools that that you can get, especially if you got a couple of bikes. It'll probably work for most of them. Other tools I keep handy for the bike. I got my Brand Tune. You need a Brand Tune if you got a BMW S1000. You guys can remind me what this is called. It's basically a GPS lap timer. I have two of these. Oh, there's the other one. And these just go on the tank or somewhere that can get GPS signal on the bike, and they measure like your quarter mile, your lap time, your any speed range. If you wanted to do like 60 to 150 or anything like that. You got an app. There's like all sorts of reviews on that. If you have a BMW, you have to get the GS 911. This is a little diagnostic tool that basically plugs into your OBD2 port and will save you a lot of time and money with BMW. Um, has a smartphone app and just basically like plugs in and gives you the codes so that you don't have to drop your bike off for 3 weeks and say, I don't know, can you tell me what's wrong with it? You can bring your bike in and you can say, hey, the ignition coil number 1 is out. I brought the ignition coil. Do you think you guys have this done in a couple of days? So these are about $400, but they're a really important piece of kit for any BMW owner. If it's not a BMW, it could be something else. I'm sure they make similar tools for similar purposes on other bikes. What else we got? Regular tool sets. Nothing for the bike there, just drills. This is my crap socket set. This is my junk drawer that makes sense to none of you guys, except for me. I know where everything's at in here. And if you're a Honda guy, you probably got a healthy supply of zip ties. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. But those are like heavy duty ones. I got all the stock bike parts that I got that took off the bike, like the mirrors. Are you guys still there? I'm getting messages coming in. I hope I'm still connected here. Um, all the stock stuff, mirrors, pegs. I do have a couple extra slip-ons, the Kropovich and the Austin Racing. What else we got here? Keep all your parts. You never know when you're going to need them or sell them or get rid of the bike. People just like to have, good original equipment bike, parts when they buy a bike. I don't know, probably not much to see here. This is the tint that I bought for the garage windows. So you just buy it, measure it out, and then stick it on the window there. So um, anyway, that's most of it for tools. If you have questions on the tools, I got a whole bunch of other stuff I want to cover. Just let me see here. What do we got? And gear, bikes, tools. Let's do the camera equipment. I have spent thousands of dollars on camera equipment, and it is a process of trial and error. If I can give you guys a set, I'll show you sort of the trial and error stuff I've gone through with my equipment. Might as well just grab my helmet at the same time. All right. So I keep all my stuff separated: mounting equipment, audio equipment. I run two cameras. I run a GoPro, and then I run an Insta360. Someday I might switch that over at some point, but for now, I like having the versatility of both. It's just the editing that's awful when you have to edit Insta360 here, and then you have to edit, GoPro footage in Final Cut Pro. I do run the GoPro on the chin mount. I run this adapter for the 3.5 millimeter headset jack. That thing goes into the helmet, and then I've got the mic and the earpiece and everything kind of tucked away underneath the helmet liner. I actually found that using a Cena mic, the mic that you would use for like communication systems, works pretty well in the helmet. I use a chin mount here for keeping it together. I know some people screw these in. I actually opted for E6000 and an additional epoxy, and so that thing's not going anywhere. What else on film stuff? I just got some new stuff. I'm going to try this out. These are super cool. These are from Insta360. This is not an ad or anything, but this is that magnetic mount. It basically pops off. This side will it'll lock on here. Get these two clips, and then this will pop off. No, that's not my ATM pin, Core Zero. But this is cool because it's got the GoPro mounts, and then it's also got the screw-in 360 mount. So you can pretty much use any camera you want, any mount you want. That is a really cool item, and then it magnets to this, and then it looks like it's reverse magnet. Yep, there we go. I also got this. This is pretty cool. I hadn't seen this before. This is a 360 horizontal mount that actually runs a GoPro connection. So I put it on here just to get ready to start using it. I like it. It's pretty cool. It's got space to get into the charging port there. You can mount it from a GoPro mount. Again, one of the more common options. I think I'll have to be doing some editing after this video. I have an old garage. There's not a lot of power outlets in it, and I'd never seen these things before. Have you guys seen these things? This is basically like it plugs into a socket, and then it'll give you an outlet. It's kind of like this same thing here. And I wanted to put in these lights. It's temporary, but these are just a must-have setup. You need to have a good lighting in your garage. And I just I didn't have an outlet up there or anything else to run it. So like the power of the sun. Um, Other stuff on camera equipment. I just put this new rear mount in, and I do have the media mod on it. We're gonna see how this holds up, but this is hopefully gonna generate some rear footage and maybe some better bike audio. So that's it on camera equipment stuff. I go back to my notes here. Try not to put my reflection on screen. Let's see what else. Oh, the kits, the toolboxes themselves. I got at Home Depot. These are super cheap for what you're getting. They're like $700 a piece, and they match. And that is a nice. You got to have room for everything in your garage, right? I just want to give a shout out to D29 Designs. He actually put this in the mail for me, put this thing together. He does some custom merch, and then he also does like branded apparel, branded stuff, mugs, acrylics, anything else. I think he's got a printing business that they run, so show some love to D29. He sent me that when I first started the channel, and I still got it, bud. I run docks for charging my Insta360 stuff. I run docks for charging my GoPro. Always got to have batteries. What else? This toolkit has these little outlets in here, which are pretty handy, some USB stuff. And then I added this whole power strip in the back. So we got loads of power. If anything, we'll probably short something out here. Another piece of the garage that everybody's got to have, you need good security. You need good security. we're watching everything, boys. So you don't have to worry about that. Close this up for a sec, and then I'll just show you the tent that I put on the windows, and then I'll just check through the chat and see if there's any questions, and I'll keep going here. So yeah, it's just really easy. Just cut it into the window, put some stuff on it, and there goes all your bubbles. I don't know about you guys, but it's pretty warm where I live right now, but it's inconsistent. So if you're working in the garage, it can get pretty cold. This is one of my favorite tools also because you got propane dual heater. These are like 65 bucks on Amazon, but those are so handy. I spent a lot of time in the garage, so for me, like I need to have some sort of heat. Outside of that, that's the garage. What else we got? One way. Who's that? Z? What's up, Z? What's up? Quazamalam? One way dark mirror tent for the windows. Yeah, you got it. That's exactly what's on it. It's a mirror tent, actually, not a dark tent, because we get a lot of sun, and I just wanted like the reflection more than anything else. If you really got up to it, you could cup your hands and you could look in, but you got bigger problems at that point. So just I guess maybe me personally, I do a lot of outdoor stuff, do a lot of shooting, all sorts of things. So I got bug out kits, hiking bags, shooting bags, all sorts of snowboarding bags. So I just got a lot of stuff for outdoor. I told you this was a really old house. When I moved in, I found this. This is turtle wax from like 1970 or something. Unopened bottle. Look at that car. All right, maybe 80s. That's pretty old. All right. What zodiac sign are you? Oh, come on, man. I don't know that stuff. David, zodiac sign. I don't know. I think I split 2 months and I think it changed at one point. So I couldn't tell you. Quazamalam said, what mic do you use? Currently I'm using the Cena mic. It's so far buried in there, but it's this little flat mic. I might even have another one here I can show you. It's this little flat mic that basically sticks on, and then I put a little wind thing around that. You know, a little what do they call those things? One of these things. Cat's meow. Dead cat. Yeah. So I put one of those on. Oh, here it is right here. Yeah. So any Cena mic you can get, and you can get the proper adapters for it, and you can connect it in, and you can use that. Or I use these Purple Panda mics. They're okay. They come as a kit, so when you buy it, you got to buy like the whole. You got to buy the whole kit. They're like 40 bucks a piece, and it's basically the audio setup. I told you I got 360s that I don't really use these anymore. Just I know Goat and some others use them, and they really like them, but just more editing. It's a different 360 editor than Insta 360, so whatever. A couple extra selfie sticks, more batteries, more cases. I don't do much drone footage, but got a drone, got a Mavic 3. What else we got? Staple of every garage is a good fridge. You will not find any Bud Light in here, but I do like Monster, and the wife knows I like a good healthy supply of cold peanut M&Ms. So, who's that? Justin McDonald, what's up, bro? Welcome. Where is the Cali Bud? Oh yeah, that's a thing out here too. I hear it's a big thing. I couldn't tell you, man. But I'll hook you up if you come out and you need it. Z, how's it going? It's good. It's good. You know, on the topic of how's it going, it's been pretty wild lately. Um, not only not only has it been wild at a YouTube level, but it's been really wild for me at a personal level. You know, I got a lot of stuff going on, so moving, changing jobs, whole bunch of stuff. So appreciate you guys bearing with me. I thought I got some feedback the other day from one of you guys that was on one of my posts. It was like you know, about just do you like more edited videos but less of them, or do you like more like high frequency videos every day, every other day? And believe it or not, the outcome of that post was more high frequency than high editing. And the best piece of feedback I got was from Chad Klein. He said like just more about your life, your interests, your background, kind of behind the scenes. And so I've been thinking about that feedback the past couple days, man. I really appreciate that. And this is a little sort of chance to do that. You know, tell you guys about my life, my garage. You know what riding looks like behind the scenes. And I'll probably do more videos on that. I might do a video about just like where my head's at on YouTube right now. It's kind of a cat and mouse game with YouTube. You know, there's months that I'll make, you know, $1,000 or more, and then there's months where I don't even hit the minimum payout to, you know, for them to send a check. So that's pretty tough to be consistent around if you know YouTube is inconsistent. I know it's not YouTube alone. It's you know you guys got things going on in your lives. You got other priorities. You know, writing is just a small piece of all of our lives, and so um, you know I get it. There's kind of peaks and valleys when it comes to YouTube traffic. So well, I got a couple minutes here. We'll do see if there's any other questions. Again, I'll just say appreciate it for everybody who caught the live stream and gave it a like, a thumbs up, shared it, commented. If you want me to do more live streams, definitely interested in that. I just thought this would be a good kind of water litmus test to figure out if it's something you guys enjoy, and then if you're going to catch the replay later. Also, subscribe, give it a like, and you know, tell me if you want me to do you know more of these types of videos. I thought it's been a while since I gave you a rundown on the bike itself and just like all the different things that I've put on it in the last year. So I probably owe you guys a little update on that. Um, but other than that, appreciate you guys joining the stream and just being a subscriber and the time that you spend and your interest in motorcycling. If you're not into biking yet, you know, motorcycling, then think about it because it's probably one of the best things in my life outside of family and um, yeah, outside of family. So, all right, bros, appreciate you being here. Get on with the rest of your Sunday. Thanks for stopping by. Ride safe, bros.